4, and I decided to take a walk. I live somewhere here. In Timmy, the environment that I live now, how we can also develop our society. Because my whole videos are President, am I 2 days in cleaning, but I maybe with different views concerning all these kind of things, that kind of cleaning and a whole lot of things. So let's all share ideas as we do things. One robot here, I think I've showed a video of this particular robot before. Oko shop koto groceries are automatically it's and one kasa at the how it's gonna go. So it's gonna navigate to wherever it's gonna go. We can decide to even follow it for you to see how it's gonna go. Intima who say as it appears and what they had there in the China, Nipa na Obabefano is gonna come and then look at what it's gonna do. And one kasa ABBA who do an app now on how it works. Good. Until who do her and one kasa boy in yum. I remember if I know notification say robot I do. So we are in summer. So say one kasa boy in yum for summer. Then open issue our mobile phone, you unlock it, then it opens. Right? Just like that. We you name where we are. Then your duty is just to close it. Right? Alright. So what it says is adawase. I won't say 10 abba. That is how it's supposed to be done. Exactly. So when we live or we build a modern society, into one will say I bet deliver the groceries every and one can say echo. And then navigate finding in a who baby back onto where or the shop now it's free. So when we live in a modern society, that's we need to create jobs. Because one criterion now robots are delivering food, groceries from shops and other things at a cheaper rate. And this is we nipa to and also open and that's we don't think like these kind of things are. We will end up saying there's no jobs created anywhere. There is no debt, there is no nothing here. The reason being, say, I'm gonna show you something. Now one cause I all this kind of park we're hanging now. Dogs park. Right? So you only come here with your dog. Also there's one bin over there, small one there. Until you come in toilet or whatever, you pick it there, you put it in there. There is this one bio also here. So you put bio also here. So all this kind of fenced big parking only for dog. Right? And then the bins, also there's a third one also there. So anybody who live in this particular community now say, oh wow, you just come here, fenced and other things. So that Kramayano and Koka ubi. One so dog owner also got responsibility to protect other people in the community. That is how we build modern societies. And to one said that's been also much so far mature about 3 or 4. I'm going to show you one other one also here for you to see how it is. So that see at 1 year I can't say 2 days and I say for you have to understand. One said there's a third one here. Right? You will be so you man say or sorry no pa your man a car or the car and all those trash in no they call. That is how it is being done. We cannot live in a society which make us say when a Ghana intimate there be a pure system. Me I don't even believe in say sebe man that's what I do. I'm not trying to bring somebody down for a whole presidency or unkuku see got them at the chims are they also consistent that no I don't believe in those kind of things. I see the creative juma for somebody to do. That is how I think that we need to do it. Because one fundamental for creative juma that it means that the society now how are we going to create jobs? Many people are cleaners. See if it happens say we are just cleaning for free, then who is going to get paid? How are you going to get feed on your food and other things? Right? Somebody is going to weed here. This is a park for nothing. Right? You see this golf I usually see here for you to just play. You see that ubiti to seesaw adonko. That is how we build modern societies. Right? We cannot live in a society to sending a couple boy no. Yeah, intimi for being kahon. And I answer yes I say no. How possible is that? Mr. Roman, you always in the BBI and the politics anyway. Sometimes we need to also think like people. We need to think as people. Maybe say I say, okay, so say in Yankopon the Abba, we say we are saying about them. How are we making it a better place for us? Have you ever thought and ask yourself all those kind of questions? So that is how we need to go about it. When we penny and a see so no you are any open there. Until when you live in the society, that's a tenafy out and say, oh, and there. I say, my chef, let me go for a walk. You need to go and find somewhere to go and walk because I'm in a media at the channel. At the Chebi, anybody, I'll call Kutium. Right now, mine, the kind of leaders we choose, sorry to say, some of them are not creating jobs, some are not creating opportunities for anybody, and nobody is getting you the idea of doing things. This is a coconut water. Idea good. Paper him, and that is something that I really love. Yeah, then how are we not doing these kind of things? Wow, I have a platform here, Munufie Politics. You have been seeing me say this particular coconut water. Paper because this is natural, right? It is a minor here, Timno. Yeah, say Sabi. I'm sorry, we cannot change anything. I'm going to take you around then for you to see something. SI Koso in the system, right? I'm not just saying, say, Ebia minor here, Timno, Sebe, Yenim Nyansa. No, that is not what I'm trying to mean here. But I am saying, say, we can do more. We have a lot of things, Sebe, Yensu, you wait me, they are drain, aye, because Nyanko Palma, Yenina, drain, say, community society, no, them Nyanko Pon, the abo minor to hold. That is how it is. Nyanko Pon, abo minor to hold. But the question is, quite bad, first, who is who are draining Nyanko Pono? Edema, so I drink that. And then one thing is a Ghana for beer to me when I'm a twaba, and so I buy Mohammed, I buy a might there be a buying and share I'm a wow personally. Once we are buying on because on the election day, also you see I green at the Kotwaba. It is a buying our Wokano. A bine wa, a bine me, and a nippon so what about you know. So any panel so ya buying any binono. Aha. And you won't mean Cocase. I buy be a bar, buy now, boy, and one I buy the boy, and one in the man, oh, you know. If I won't say, but be a make us idea agree. One say there's another trash can also here. That is how it is. Aha, I nipa 2 seats or also your door, so you cannot use your dog to enter there because you're better clamano. Your cocoa will be a what I say. That is how we build society. We hands. This is land the area to us. If you really want to farm, also be a deal burun and say for fun, you just come here. Then there is a bench here. There be a Canadian as a car. There be a Canadian. There is a bench here. As a one man, bra. You just come, you sit, then you relax on it. What I say? Let me just sit and then let's relax. But you so ask yourself, say, so when I'm Ghana, now bra, how do you get to rest? What be that kind of question that? As a people, sometimes we miss a whole question. And yes, I answer you actually be higher keke. My entire country because we have a long way to go. The percent and auntie now the mature our day. Keke. Let me just dress well. Then we continue our journey. The person name how I drink it, but I want us to read things. That is why and then I'm gonna take about 30 minutes to show you how we need to think as people. Now, say, think as people, the health care and then the well-being of citizens. And also, Mr. President, I say again, say, oh, be minister, you need to ask independent. Say, how do you think about the well-being of the people? Because I work with the minister, work with the DCE, work with MCE, CEO. Now you are not thinking about the well-being of the people there. And also no, that means no argument the amount sebi ebi na wunti menye. But to boost the well-being of the people, and I say one year you make it sure say you be eliminate the system say the way people go to hospitals and as for no. The money pa apple then we reduce the way we access our health facilities, right? And they say my one nipa briefly very good and fresh air like I'm doing here because my number I mean who if you be our my for me they decided to move you and I want to say tomatoes farm was the name of her, the home of Hakodo, or things like that. And tea, babies are so it's me, a woman, the panel. I'm going to take you to the community park. In Ghana, you have an AstroTurf. Say, you with me? I am sure. Moi, they call AstroTurf and so I hello. Moi. All good? Good. So, all these are your kids, right?
Mika.
Uncle Kai kids would love it.
Yo, Minu loves.
What's that going on here?
So me,
so me all in vlog here.
Africa line.
Yo, Ghana line.
Okay. Emil take on loves. Milan Cax loves. Kavirin loves.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Here no still.
Okay, well, good.
All right, I'll see the woman in Nyanema. And Moy, what's that going on here?
Yeah.
Oh, so she also speaks English. You live in this community, right?
Yeah.
Are they all your kids?
No.
Oh, okay.
That's my dad's friend and then the four specifically.
Oh, okay. All right. I just met them. All right. So, Sana, I don't know, I think maybe they're from Ethiopia or something like that. I don't know, but I think so. So we all live in the same community like that. And let me just take you to where we might call the AstroTurf or something like that. I'm parking there is the AstroTurf also there. And you can play football, whatever game you want to play. Say, skateboarding, so I think, say, and I want to disc golf and so on. So there's one also here. Meaning, when you feel bored and you want to go outside and do whatever you want to do, there is an avenue for you to walk around in your community, relax, ride your bike, whatever you want to do, you can do it. Right? So that is how it is. I think so more skating, so no. This is the skating board. They can also come here and then skate. Right? So that is how it has been done also here. And as a ball soccer and footballer, that is the AstroTurf. I don't know how you can call it. Also, there is one. The AstroTurf is not any natural one. They also have the natural one also here. Right? Into the natural football field and also Elha. And so you can decide to come here and play. If you want to play long tennis and stuff like that, it's also there. And then this is the artificial park, or we call the AstroTurf. I want to say trash can back on, so it's stuff like that. So, baby, sorry to say, we won't be right. So, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take you to the forest for you to see how easy to walk in the forest and stuff like that. And then they tell you about half of our live stream. They begin say, why? Per time. Then I want to show you something. Wow, this community, community nina hana ball nina. This is a trash place. Into your bar, you put it where your trash is. Your mixture of boxes, curtains, paper, mix, whatever. Well, let me just take you in there. Now the one can assess for yourself. I want to give you a practical tip, right? Assess for yourself. Maybe a two ball going to say, okay, now this is Phoebe that you tell me. And in the community now, be our baller over here. Then you walk in here. You choose where you wanna put the way plastics. Let me just open it for you to see. How I'm here. Bottles. Stuff like that. If I show Hakrana a two ball going, what was it Phoebe and paper? Let me go to the paper section for you to see how it is. And yes, I will make us as now can over. Inside papers like newspapers and so forth. Cartons to see your auto boxes at the CD. If I so say if be anyhow. Well, what does this tell you? It tells you say auto ball and guma. Somebody will just come and then take it off, right? And I'm somebody will just come and take it off. What they hear me say Because sometimes mine a team no, they be idea no na can say you see Ghana. Maybe who say see now, yet why see Ghana. How are we doing it? What I say? Because when you live in such a community, that's a baby to ball a fee. Then when you look at the entire country, Ghana, and how we feel what Ghana actually, what do you want to say? My being how we want to say. So is it said the leadership or no? And then why and I say, how are we doing it? Because we need to create this as a job. Send a macano. Where you will be a human and say every day be an baba. Say fini be that for man or be PPF. The citizens are also trained, say, hey, at the trust can I see what we will fear fabetum for free. Naka mefa enko. Ghana, yeah, and what we end up doing is say, we had a panina and some panifo no. I got trash boxes or trash cans and as a baller box on EDBCO. Yet nobody comes to clean it. Nobody comes to pick it. Until you better know the ball of my coach, waste bin, EDBCO, waste bin and the BC no. What the BC was a wine and mefa because I would the waste bin EDBCO. Now say you did not instruct anybody. Oh my, you say you will be a juma. Send it and mefa. Automatically no, fino, ever from. What I said, that is the first part. The second part, and then they say, Nipano, abefa waste bin every no. At the end of the day, let's answer these kind of questions. And yeah, always know my waste bins. I come on, me the waste bins. I could see how there be. And your waste bin a see how and I say for an something you can say. At the end, you waste no equal. What I say? That is the most sensitive questioner. Bisa. Always say what I'm going to do. Say, I said we're going to enter the forest. Let's enter the forest and see. It's a forest no. If there are avenues, you benya baby ato your ball egu, and I say ni baby let's enter the forest. So this is the forester, team, right? Community where I live, there is a forest there. You can easily go there and then walk, right? So let's enter the forest and all walk. Maybe say a practical thing. We'll be out here, right? So let's start to walk here. See, another thing is, let's be honest with ourselves. Say Ghana, and now it's way a chimota forest. Korano, Sebe, a train we are in Atogo. A chimota forest, no, a train we are in Atogo. So imagine living in a community. There is this forester. Sebe, wait me, sorry, I've been anti forest. I feel in nature. How birds are singing. Look at the trees. How beautiful they are. Right? Why am I not always say, do you be a Buddha? No, because it will be a human. Say, always say, do you be a Buddha? The last time I made mention of something, say, there is forest engineers. We have to incorporate forest engineering. The how we see how a Buddha, maybe piano chain. Come. Send a bear, Sabe, Unamua, Unco, Enquede, Uncupira. What I say? Aha. This is a deep forest. I said that guy to couldn't finish for you to feel it. Now, Mr. The question we want to say, do you foresee something like this? And on my side, the coin I then atututum for you to walk freely and then enjoy yourself. Wow. We need to do all these kind of things. Send a bear, even who's a minor and a mono sebe. I dream be a day. Team.
All right, so we are back again to the studio. Medini William Munufie Amankona. How did you enjoy this particular video? Wait me, I can't them in the comment section because I have been thinking, say, Ghana, we need to develop Ghana to the next level. Ibit me who say sebe minor, yes, we are doing kakra a team. What I say? We cannot live in a community, sebe, as a president, and a baby gatam, a baby gatam, abra, ibit me the criteria juma amobiaye. What I say? We need to do all this kind of thing. Maybe Bible first, and I have been a cleaner before. I was a cleaner. I was ice hockey hobby. When I first came, I think it's about 1.5 years in Finland. I was a cleaner. I was ice hockey hall. And then do you know something? Let me tell you something practical. Every weekend, I was making about 150 euros. I made a ton, bottles, and a coke, and those kind of things. And every week, I was making about 150 euros on that. Because when we say weekend, I bought ice hockey. Weekend, I ice hockey. We use the platform for other things. into a mom ban we no nsuo we no coke we no say they leave it there and that bottle no so no you say o science is no kwakoton. I was doing that myself. That is the honest truth. But Ghana ni bisa won say bottles na one system no dey na dey. Ma me George na we aboko there. Yeah, we need to experience this kind of thing because you cannot live in a society forest na Nyankopon a jaima yen ya say no ne yanka says you do ya say no. I've been saying is say obi a onim Bono East region ufi techiman ko sunyane a e obabi efiri ho buku nkwanta. When I was a young person Munufie me wie SS nyina no na that person nyana buzi a Dr. K buzi a shira me yedua tick e wo ho e ba chofa ho e never say wo a kwabra na buru nyina atogo e twene nyina ma Burkina fo na e da to cars na team e wo Bono half no Buru East ho. Go there and ask them. The moment we yes adwuma nyina no, but we are just there enjoying them. Madam, so let's go back to the topic of the day. And then